So what should you do if you see racism or discrimination happening in sports?
I feel like report it as well. Make sure that that person doesn't isn't allowed to attend anymore. I think that would be something that you should do, obviously, because you can't just let it happen and not say anything.
I just feel like it's really not fair how women get discriminated considering that they had to fight for their right.
I think that a lot of women, especially in the past, have just been discriminated against and not allowed to do things that they want to do because they were just treated differently. Like they were just made to having to have kids, clean the house, all of that, even though they wanted to do things that other men could do, play sports, because a lot of the sports were male dominated. Like women weren't allowed to play sports and stuff until probably the late early 1800s was when football really became a thing.
Ever since women have gotten into sports, they're literally like the talk of the town.
Yeah, especially because nowadays women's football is talked about a lot more than just men's football as well. Because really football is just for everyone. It's not just men. Obviously, women can play it as well.
So why do you think that women couldn't play football for such a long time?
Because of the gender norms, they weren't allowed to do things that they wanted to do. Like I said before, they were just made to have children, take care of the houses and look after their husbands as well, while they do whatever, go to work, while women had to just stay home.
If women's football got banned today, how do you think people would react, especially women, because it was banned in 1921?
I feel like there'll be a lot of protests. Obviously, people wouldn't agree with it because it's been such a normal thing for the past like couple of years, 50 years maybe. I don't really know. Um, so obviously a lot of women would be really angry, especially actual women footballers who are obviously famous for what they do. Um,
I think the whole process of women's fighting for their rights would repeat itself with the protesting, media posts, newsletters.
like when women's football really became a thing, they were really harassed if they played football because men thought that women should be doing that stuff and that they don't like need to be doing it because it's not normal for them to be doing that type of stuff.
So why do you think it's more popular now than 100 years ago?
Obviously, because women's rights has become a lot more normal, with the suffragette movement and um so many more women getting involved with what they want to do, jobs and breaking those boundaries that would have been really unacceptable 100 years ago.
What could we do to make it more equal in today's society? How could we break down barriers? How can we promote more gender equality? These sports.
Let non-binary people play football as well because obviously there'll probably be people out there non-binary people who are good at football and they could do that stuff as well, but it's more equal and that they get a chance to do something that they like as well, not just something that other genders can do, men and women.
I just feel like it's more normalized for men to play football, obviously, but I feel like every other like person of a different sexuality should have a go and experience new things.
Yeah, transgender people in football as well. You don't see that a lot. Non-binary people. I feel like that is something that should be included as well in football and other sports, not just football and stuff. Oh, we don't.
Would you like to see this subject taught more in schools?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Because football is quite popular and stuff. But a lot more boys play it than a lot of girls. I think I only know one girl who plays football that I genuinely know personally. And it should just be something that people especially PE teachers as well, talk about a lot more. Maybe do football more in like actual PE lessons, maybe, but like make it more fun so it doesn't get competitive. Because I think that's a lot of reason why some girls don't like football, because like they just don't like how competitive it gets.
I just feel like, because obviously I said like it was normal for men to play football. I just feel like girls should know that like they haven't, that they can experience it too.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you for listening to our podcast, and if you want to see more, then go to Gaydio.academy. And thank you to Manchester United Foundation and DXC Technology.